Good morning, it's Memaw. We are about to train a Mustang. This is Tawny. She is a 12-year-old, no, that's not, yeah, 12-year-old little book cliff mare. She's been through 2 training programs previous to coming here to be saddle gentled. She failed both of them. She got here, she was a butt turner. She's not anymore. So we're figuring things out. She's really working well with my program. I don't see any reason why I can't saddle gentle her at this point. As you guys come on, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would put in the comments where you're from today, what part of the world. If you're in the United States, you can tell me city and state, because I'm kind of isolated here in western Colorado, and I thought I could use some friends. So definitely, as you're coming on this morning, please, 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 go ahead and let me know where you're from. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, she has this little routine. See, it's feeding time right now. So she literally just got her hay bucket, and I go in like moments after she gets her hay bucket, and I pull her out. So I give her a little bit of grain, and when I say a little bit, I'm giving less than a cup. I'm not a person who treats my horses a lot, so they don't have a lot of treats. So she gets to come in here, and she gets to eat her grain, and she gets to roll around. She gets to be a horse for a little bit before we start the training process, because I want her to like the round pen. Oh, she did it right in front of you. I really, really want her to like the round pen, because we spend a lot of time here, and this is the informative times when she's learning about a round pen. So I want her to think, yes, I'm going to the round pen. It's working really well. She's doing really good. For those of you who are playing along on our Can You Catch Tawny Today bingo card, she left her hay bucket, which was in her stall, and walked about 6 feet right to me, and where I was closing the gate, and stopped. So I'm going to, she's looking around. It's been very smoky here, so the horses are on very high alert. We have several forest fires. So again, please in the comments, let me know where you're from. I see a lot of people there, but I don't know where you're from, so let me know where you're from. I'm going to go bring her over here, and I'm going to groom her up, and we're going to train a Mustang. I'm going to move her. I lent my groom bucket to one of the kids yesterday. Big, big mistake. Tawny, your butt is to me. Good girl. So what I did was I went in and I told her her butt was to me. I swung the lead line around a little bit. She stepped to me. I backed up. I'm taking the pressure off. Now I'm going to bring her up so we can groom her. She wants us to start on the left today. Brushing the horse is very much a part of her training that I do. As she gets more trainable and more focused in her training, we will move the grooming part to another time and place in her paddock. What I'm trying to do by grooming her every morning, so everything here at this round pen has to be fun. We're at the beginning stages. I don't want to have to pull a horse into the round pen. I absolutely don't like doing that. So we're on week 3. So far she's learned not to give me a butt. She can carry a surcingle with a saddle pad and a walk trot. We sort of have a woo, and we sort of have an easy command. She will stand quiet while I brush her with or without the lead line. I can now put a new brush on that smells funny. But her attention span is very small. Most horses are as you start off. And so I want her attention span to improve, but if I do that, it just ends up in a fight if I do it with the surcingle and push her too far too fast. So what I do is, with the beginning, is I include this brushing section as part of her training. And it's to teach her to stand quiet while I saddle everything. Oh, I got switched. So you also notice that by brushing her every day like this, did you notice she rolled less today than she has been? Things are less itchy. Except right there, that's really itchy. Sorry you got a butt. I was cleaning her legs. I know right where her pee hole is in her stall. As soon as I have a chance, we're going to put it in sawdust in there. So that will help with the white legs. So there were a lot of questions yesterday about a surcingle. What it looks like, why I use it. A surcingle is a girth-like item. I'll put it on her in a minute. It's really soft. She can roll on it if a lot of my colts do. My little boy geldings, my 2-year-olds, we put that on them and they bucked and they ran and then they tried to roll it off. And when they were unsuccessful and I kept them moving, then they're like, oh, this just stays on me. But it has lots of rings on it. And the reason it has lots of rings is before we even start riding her, we are going to have a bit in her mouth. I will have side reins on her. I will have drive her around with 2 lunge lines going through or driving reins going through the surcingle. Because the more control you have on the ground, the more control you have in the saddle. So I want to have total control, both on the ground, total control on the ground, before we even start to ride her. I'm also going to put on her, because she's older, a broomstick that looks like a person. So it'll bounce around up on top of her for a while, just to make sure there's no oopsies. And when we get closer to that point, we'll have a barrel in here and she'll be walking by kids. We'll be talking to her while they're above her head. Because that's really scary to be above their head. Fly spray time. Oh, she left. She went to her spot. I'm going to have to bring her back. Okay, you're pretty close to the camera. We'll go with that. How's that sound? We'll go with that. Horse training is very much just, oh, we're moving. Ooh. Good girl. There's a fire right there. I can get that light. That was her testing to see if I was still the boss. And the answer is yes, I'm still the boss. If you don't hold still, you can trot around me. And then I wanted her right under the camera, so I stopped her right here. She doesn't like the sound of the fly spray. So as you come on today, please let me know where you're from. In the comment section, give me where you're from. When I get done, I go back and look at all the comments. If there's any comment that hasn't been answered correctly or hasn't been answered at all, I go through and answer them on private message. So I do spend time that way. She's chill today. Whoa. Girl, flat, woo. Got one more front leg, woo. Okay, we're going to do her face next. I have a fly mask coming for her. It should be at home when I get home tonight, this afternoon. I'll get it on her tomorrow morning. Okay, let's saddle her up. No, we're going. We're going to saddle her up and bring her back. I don't have anybody here to run the camera today, and I haven't figured out that mobile one yet. So, I did read the instructions, I just can't get it to work yet. Your butts, Jimmy. I am taking the pressure off right now. She stopped, turned and is facing me. I like to do this for 5 to 10 seconds at least. Let her know that's her reward. Her reward for doing what I ask is I'm not going to do anything with her for 5 to 10 seconds. It works pretty good reward. Oh, yes. No, I don't want to take another step forward. The sore single on the saddle pads in my food bucket. So, I know yesterday I put the surf single on the left, I tightened it on the right. Oh, there's our anxious moment, the leg's up. That's her sign she's anxious. I don't mess with it, that's a self-soothing technique. Now she chews. She'll get there. She's a little worried about the surf single today. She's backing up. So we'll do this again. Again, the lead line is not attached to me. It's just over my elbow. If she goes somewhere, she goes without me. And we put it on. We tell her what a good girl she was. We go to the other side. We take it off. Yes, and you have to move back up here. Woo. You can get your butt to the camera. And you can be anxious with your right front leg, yes. These are all the things you can do. And you can blow out and relax. Yeah. Yeah, I still see you got some anxiety there, but you're chewing. Okay, better. Let's go back to it. No. Ooh. It's just your saddle patch. Good girl. So Matt, our farrier, made it out yesterday. As you saw everybody on my videos, Willow had her feet done. He did copper first, and copper is very right side sensitive, really right side sensitive. And so yesterday, instead of starting with Copper's left front foot to pick him, we started with Copper's right front foot to have him done. And on the right side, he was a booger to get his feet up, didn't want to pick him up. We get to the left side, he's cruising. And the reason is, he's used to having the left sides done first and then the rights, and we messed him up. So these are little things that you want to do to make sure your horse can handle left and right equally. And I am tightening this on both sides because it was on a fat horse yesterday. Well, I actually didn't train the fat horse yesterday. That's Willow. She's a little chunky. So I've been lunging her all week. Today I'm going to let her do some liberty lunging. I've never done this with her before. When the surf single on. Well, actually I have done it when I first put it on, but we're going to do it again. She's in her spot, but she's got her butt to me. So we went to the fair last night and they bought a And I forgot it on my way out because it was new. I'm very much a person of habit. Easy. So this is a really important part, taking the pressure off. When she's doing exactly what I want, at the end of my lunge line or out here on Liberty, I take the pressure off. Notice the whip is behind me, not in there. The minute I move forward and start talking to her, telling her to move on, I'm clicking, and I'm clicking with the walk sound. Woo. Woo. Come on, baby. Good girl. That was such a good girl. She stopped really good. Sorry I don't have a camera operator today. I'm now scratching her forehead, telling her what a good job she does. I'm going to walk up. I'm going to take the pressure off for a few minutes and send her the other way. Pressure off. And send her the other way. The whip is used as an extension of your leg and a communication device. It is not to be used to whip your horse. As you noticed, I got her to walk and trot very easily with just a little motion of my body and some motion of the whip. Easy. Woo. 3 weeks, guys. I've worked her 13 times. 13 times on camera. I think she's doing amazing. Absolutely. I don't train her when she's not on camera. I do not. If this horse is being trained, she is live on TikTok every time. All of her TikTok live videos then get uploaded to our YouTube channel, which is Grand Valley Horse Rescue. So everybody can see everything I've done with this horse. Why anxious? Oh, are you looking at the camera? You are. What? No, you're okay. You aren't. What? Are you too close? You did really good. You did really good today. Really good.
Tauntaun.
Tauntaun really good today. We didn't do the lunge line. I just wanted her out on the rail. And she walked trotted really well for me.
Boy, she's really mellow.
What?
Mellow.
Well, what did you expect her to be?
She's not on high alert.
No, this is my Tauntaun. She's doing really well.
Tauntaun.
Yeah.
The Tauntaun.
Oh. What? Do you know I did have a treat in my pocket, huh? Yeah. Should we brush your mane real quick? Alright, so everybody who's on here live with me, would you please, in the comments, let me know where you're from. Car's going to read off anywhere that somebody lists, so I know how far away they are. Anybody got a place on there?
Just drying off a bit.
Oh yes, he's pretty wet. It's humid here.
Humid. It's like 30%.
I know, everybody's laughing at us.
It's not a dry heat today. Colorado, Michigan, Pennsylvania.
Ooh, I like Pennsylvania.
Lake
like
Matthews, California.
Fantastic. So,
Oh.
also, how do you guys think she's doing? Who's been playing along with us? I think she's doing well.
People are joining.
Okay, yeah, let us know how you think she's doing. Remember, we are on week 3.
Ohio.
Oh, I went to college in Ohio.
Tell them about that. Northfield, Minnesota.
Cool.
Yeah, my folks is from Michigan. I haven't seen one of them come up.
You know, when I lived in Maryland, right outside of Washington, D.C., but one of my most favorite places to go was Pennsylvania. I loved it. And I would drive through Pennsylvania to get from Ohio, where I went to college, and Maryland.
Bell Racer thinks she's beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you. We think she's beautiful, too. I think she's coming along real nice.
Absolutely awesome. She's doing great. That's Rhonda.
Yeah, I
Dudley.
think Rhonda would probably like to take her home. And I think I'd like Rhonda to take her home. Watching all of the training, Rhonda's going to be really...
Oh, I live in northern Michigan. Okay, well, you're probably further north than Gladwin. That's as far as I went. Oh, we got... Boy, there's lining up. There's lots of people watching this horse.
Good.
She's a beauty, that Tawny. I once had a Buckcliff Mustang by the name of Tawny. She was a beautiful horse. Sweetest, gentlest.
So I am done with the round pen today, but I think I want to introduce her to the agility course. So we're just going to spin the camera around. So let me give a brief introduction to this. The kids and I compete in the International Horse Agility Club out of the UK. And every month they give us a course that PAR assembles for us, and the object is to get the horses through it. And we have different things we have to do with each obstacle going through. I like to take all my horses through there. Copper goes through all the time. Maybe a bug on your eye. Yeah, I stopped competing for a couple months. I got out of the sink after Mom died because the course was set up and Mom passed away, and I just couldn't get the gumption to, she has bug face still. I'm gonna get a little more bug spray. Gumption to compete. So we're competing this month. Of course, I'll be competing with Copper and Wildfire like I do every month. It's heartbreaking, but I will not be competing with Notch. Notch is
Dee Dee says good morning.
Oh, hi, good morning, Dee Dee. All right, so we're gonna go walk. I'm not gonna ask her of anything hard today. I'm just gonna kind of introduce her to the course. We have about a week.
Part of our curtain got took down.
Okay, so Par's gonna roll that when we get out there.
Tauntaun. We have this beautiful glittering curtain. Red, gold, and green. She's just slightly leery of that curtain. So we're looking southwest, and behind those trees is the Colorado National Monument. It's actually really spectacular. In the distance, you can almost see Liberty Rock. It's kind of hiding behind a tree. As you can see, she's getting quite close to that.
So when I take the pressure off, I cock one leg, let her know I'm not gonna ask her anything. And I look at the ground so she's not worried about what I'm looking at, because there's nothing scary on the ground. And I prepare doing this in the round pen. This is how when she turns to me and faces me, I take the pressure off. Same thing out here. She's just allowed to look around. I'm going to try a couple more steps forward, and then I may call this a day. Remember, this is the first time she's been out to the course. Yeah, we're a little anxious. There's that leg. That curtain is quite scary, guys. Don't let it fool you.
That looks absolutely yummy.
Yeah, nothing like a dead weed. But she thought it was pretty. Hey, she's calm enough to eat out here.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go back. I'm going to lead her to the right, back to her paddock. Actually, are there any questions that anybody has for me while we're just standing here? Do they have questions for me?
When Rhonda Dudley asks, when can someone visit?
We're open Tuesday through Friday after mornings right now, consistently, from about 8 in the morning to, depending on the weather and the kids, 1 to 2.
It gets really hot.
Yeah. School starts in 2 weeks, so our schedule will change.
Can I scroll that?
I don't know how.
Okay, well then, there's a lot of people joining.
Okay, we're gonna go a little couple steps forward. Okay.
What part of the country?
Yeah, what part of the country are you from? We're in western Colorado. This is Tawny. She's a little Book Cliff Mustang. And we're gonna walk up further into the agility course here for a little bit. That's all we're doing is getting her used to the course. She came in, she was very hesitant. Look how calm she is right now. Ooh. Again, I ask her for further in here. I'm taking a break. I am cocking my leg. Am I right at the fence post part? Fence post? Am I interfering? Yes, no.
You're right behind the post.
Oh, I'm right behind. Okay, we're moving up further.
I could still see you.
Okay, there we go. There we go. So thank you all very much for tuning in. We're going to call this a day. She's doing amazing. I don't like to push beyond, and I am going to lead her out on the right though. I don't like pushing them beyond their capacity because I don't want to end on a bad note. Girl.
Roxanne Sieber says, I'm from Central Coast, California, known as Salt Wells HMA, and she turned 23 last February.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Yeah,
That is excellent.
hold on to that one because there's going to be a flood on the market, and they're clearing that HMA out, as well, from what I understand.
The judge put that on hold.
Oh, good.
The judge put the checkerboard pickup on in hold. So
It's really sad seeing them, our BLM wanting to clear those out.
yep. Okay. Yeah, give your mare a hug for us. We lost our 2 senior mares last week, so give your mare a big hug for us. All right, Par's gonna push the off button. It's in the upper right-hand corner. Thank you guys very much for joining. Remember, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Upper right corner.